Hey guys, and welcome to the Working Money Channel. Did you guys know Binance.us has selected an interim CEO? That's right, Joshua Schwartz, previously the CFO of the firm, will serve as CEO until the firm can find a replacement for Brian Brooks. This coming from Michael at Val5 Links, bringing this to us from the Block Crypto. Apparently, Joshua Schwartz, who joined Binance US in January of 2020 as its chief financial officer, was picked by the exchange's board to take over on an interim basis. Brooks, previously the acting head of the Office of the Controller of the Currency, obviously. We know he announced that he is leaving Binance US. He announced that. And the fact is, he announced that it was happening immediately, which also puts up alarm bells. I did mention that in a video that I did last week. So he did that on August 6th. Brooks, of course, he did cite differences over strategic direction as the catalyst for his exit. Before the announcement, Brooks spent months declaring Binance.us was a separate operating entity from Binance. Both companies are owned by Binance CEO Changpeng Zhao. Interesting to note that they, they're still looking, I guess, for a more permanent solution, but now they have Joshua Schwartz, who is now acting CEO of Binance.us. Guys, I will keep you posted on more info as it comes down the pipe. I also wanted to mention this, guys, from DJ Peter Vass. Apparently, Warren Buffett, yes, Warren Buffett, the one who called cryptocurrency rat poison, is now entering cryptocurrency with a strategic investment into a Brazilian cryptocurrency supporting bank. This is Nubank. Nubank plans to go public on the NASDAQ stock exchange through an initial public offering. So here's what happened. According to Bloomberg, people familiar with the matter revealed that the company plans to hold an IPO worth over $2 billion on the NASDAQ this year. Banks involved in the IPO, Morgan Stanley, Goldman Sachs, Citigroup, and UBS Group. Nubank's co-founder, David Velez, recently admitted that the company was considering a public listing without disclosing further details. The crypto bank may be purportedly going after a valuation exceeding $40 billion, but this number is not final since negotiations are still ongoing. This would make the company the second most valuable financial institution in Latin America, right after Brazil's Itaú Unibanco Holding SA. So, a big Brazilian bank that is integrated with cryptocurrency support is now being backed by Warren Buffett. Of course, Warren Buffett famously did call cryptocurrency rat poison several years ago. And, Pesce Grosso down here saying, haha, come on in, Warren, the water is warm. Enjoy some rat poison with us. And just to clarify, Ronson XRP 7.77M down here saying he didn't say crypto is rat poison, he said Bitcoin is rat poison. So for those of you guys who are going to nail me on the semantics, nevertheless, it is interesting, Warren Buffett changing his tune. And now, I guess now that he's seeing that more legitimate companies are moving into crypto, I guess he feels like this is the time to invest. And he's doing it with Nubank, or rather Berkshire Hathaway is doing it with Nubank. Want to keep moving, guys, real quick. This just came out, and El Salvador's decision to make Bitcoin legal tender. Well, apparently now this company Fitch Ratings, they say that this could actually hurt local insurers. So, you make such a big decision like this for your country and, you think on the surface it's all going to be fine and dandy, but what this rating company is finding, well, anyway, let me read it to you. So just here's some of the highlighted points. El Salvador's move to embrace Bitcoin as legal tender poses a serious risk to its local insurance companies, Fitch Ratings said in a note on Monday. In June, El Salvador, obviously we know about that bill that went through, and President Nayib Bukele was the one who spearheaded that. They also note here that they are exempting it from capital gains tax and requiring businesses and tax collectors to accept it. But Fitch said Salvadorian insurers, so the insurance companies in El Salvador, will be under pressure to quickly convert Bitcoin to dollars to avoid price risk. If that is not possible, they could face steep losses. So here's the thing with volatile currencies. Real quick here, we have Bitcoin on the daily, and just as an example, I don't have to drill this home. I think we know that cryptocurrency can be very volatile. Well, since mid-April, Bitcoin has declined by 55%, and we saw that low by the end of June. So 55%, you're losing 55% of your wealth. And since June, which was only 2 months ago now, it is now increased by 63%. So these wild swings are going to affect these insurance companies. If Nayib Bukele was smart about this, he would have, if he did care about the country and the people and, everybody kind of participating in becoming wealthier, he would have done this in 2018 or 2019. Now that Bitcoin's at all-time high, it kind of puts pressure on these insurance companies. And so, right, if they're buying Bitcoin up here, And, over the next few years, Bitcoin declines. Let me just take this off auto, because we know we're headed for a bull run. And then by, 2022, 2023, we could see Bitcoin all the way back down to, I don't know, $15,000 per BTC. So this could cause a huge problem for El Salvador. And, Fitch ratings just pointing to this fact. Want to keep moving, guys? I reported on this last week. Michael at Val5 Links bringing this to our attention. Apparently, DBS Bank has now gotten the green light to offer crypto services in Singapore. We were talking about it going through the appropriate channels last week. Well, now local regulators have approved Singapore's DBS Bank to offer digital currency services in the country via its brokerage arm, DBS Vickers. Local regulators have approved Singapore's DBS Bank to offer digital currency services in the country via this brokerage arm. The move means that the bank has been approved in principle by regulators to offer cryptocurrency services to clients, such as companies and asset managers. The authorization of the Monetary Authority of Singapore comes under the New Payment Services Act provisions. So, also wanted to mention here, if you guys didn't catch that last video from last week, the MAS, the Monetary Authority of Singapore, a Ripple partner, and also DBS Bank, too, a Ripple partner. Now they have greenlit crypto services in Singapore, so just wanted to bring you guys that update. Thanks so much, Michael, for posting that. Wanted to mention this too, guys, and this from Matthew Liny. With regards to XRP, now, many countries around the world have already deemed XRP a utility token or a non-security or a currency or what have you, basically not a security. And Matthew Liny here on Twitter just bringing this to our attention. Canada sees XRP as a utility token, not a security, according to the Canada Tax Foundation. Now, this document here was from a few years ago, but a good find from Matthew Liny here. Taxation of the token economy, cryptocurrency, and DLT tokens coming out of Vancouver, Canada. And just down here in this report, mentioning XRP as an example here of a utility token. Note that to date, many utility tokens in this category are tradable on exchanges. It is not clear how such tokens are intended to be classified. The Malta framework, so they're referring to another, another paper here or another theory of classification, the Malta framework, but at least in this document here, they are classifying Ripple, Sia Coin, Mysterium, and Filecoin all as utility tokens. So definitely not securities. And for those of you guys interested, I will link this tweet thread in the description. Matthew Liny does link the link to that document down here, so you can find it as a response to his original tweet here. But I'll do you one better, guys, because in 2020, Berger from the FSOC calls XRP a digital asset like Bitcoin and others. I'm no genius, but that sure as fook don't sound like a security. This coming from Real XRP Boy here on Twitter, posted this screen grab directly from Treasury.gov. So this governmental website in their Financial Stability Oversight Council report from last year mentions XRP right in here. The market capitalization of digital assets such as Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, and Litecoin has increased greatly in recent years, though it has also been highly volatile. Data regarding the trading of digital assets is sparse and may be unreliable. CoinMarketCap.com estimated that after reaching $800 billion in early 2018, the market cap of the digital assets that it tracks declined precipitously to $100 billion in late 2018 before rising to $342 billion in September of 2020. So just giving us some detailed information on the market cap of cryptocurrencies. But if you guys noticed up here, did call XRP, lumped XRP in with Bitcoin and Ethereum and Litecoin, all calling them digital assets. And again, this from home.treasury.gov, so the official website of the US Treasury. This is all important to note, right? This is all evidence where other government organizations in the United States, where XRP is having trouble finding that clarity, this is all pointing to the fact that all these other government agencies don't classify XRP as a security. I also just wanted to mention real quick this tweet here from Crypto Eddie. I'm not going to play it for you guys, but this is David Schwartz. I'll leave it in the description if you guys want to watch this whole clip. David Schwartz talking about the crypto regulation, and I was thinking I was going to play it, but I thought, you know what, he talks about more of the same thing. But the one thing of interest that I did want to point out in this clip is that David Schwartz is saying that one position the defense could take is that, well, the SEC doesn't or shouldn't have jurisdiction to even be able to scrutinize cryptocurrencies, any cryptocurrencies. And so he says, well, that is definitely a stance one could take. Obviously, that hasn't happened with the Ripple and XRP case. I'll link it in the description if you guys are interested. The one thing I did want to get to, guys, was this. So this is Empower Oversight's the Whistleblowers and Research Organization. And this is breaking. Government watchdog group files a lengthy FOIA request demanding access to internal SEC documents and records targeting Jay Clayton, William Hinman, and Mark Berger over potential conflicts of interest on crypto while in office. So these are not lawyers. This has nothing to do with the actual Ripple and SEC case officially. This is just a separate third-party organization that is blowing the whistle on what the SEC is doing. And so here's the 5-page letter here. Empower Oversight, Whistleblowers and Research is a nonpartisan, nonprofit educational organization dedicated to enhancing independent oversight of government and corporate wrongdoing. We work to help insiders safely and legally report waste, fraud, abuse, corruption, and misconduct to the proper authorities and seek to hold those authorities accountable to act on those reports by, among other means, publishing information to inform the public. So, guys, that is the introduction. If you're interested in this kind of thing, again, I will link it in the description of the video. And apparently they see the same thing as the XRP community is seeing with regards to this case. So this was brought to us by Crypto Law, which is John Deaton's separate account that is specifically focusing on the law here. He goes on to say, or rather this account goes on to say, we write today seeking information regarding the appearance of conflicts of interest by former high-level officials at the SEC relating to cryptocurrencies. It is in the public's interest that the government's emerging regulatory approach to cryptocurrencies is based on objective legal principles, without the appearance that conflicted SEC officials may be picking cryptocurrency winners and losers based on personal financial interests. The way in which these former SEC officials declared whether particular cryptocurrencies were securities and thus subject to SEC regulation raises public integrity concerns. Transparency from the SEC is the only way to ensure accountability to the public. In light of this, we are filing this FOIA request to seek the facts. So those were all quotes from the letter here, and then Crypto Law continues by saying, "Empower Us," which is that organization, the Empower Oversight organization. That letter demands a wide range of records and communications from SEC between Hinman, Clayton, Berger, and outside entities like Simpson Thacher, One River, and the Ethereum Alliance. So they're going all out here. The FOIA letter also seeks records of any discussions between the target officials and the SEC Office of Ethics Counsel about their potential employment or, in Hinman's case, continued payments from Simpson Thacher during his SEC's employment. So there's another good point, right? The conflict of interest, the fact that William Hinman was also getting a paycheck from his former law firm while he was on the SEC, that does not look good at all. He goes on to say, Empower Us cites Hinman's speech on Ethereum, Clayton's comments on BTC, the lawsuit against Ripple, and the crash of XRP and their lucrative employment immediately following the SEC. Read the FOI letter here, and then again, another link to that letter, which I will link for you guys again in the description of this video. And James Rural XRP responding, it's on like Donkey Kong. You can run, but you can't hide, SEC. We're all on to you. That's just my opinion, but I want to hear what you guys think. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video if you like the content I'm providing. I always love hearing your comments. See you in the next one, guys.